Hello, we are discussing about GATE 1998 ECE paper, and this question is related to analog circuits. For full wave rectification, a 4-diode bridge rectifier is claimed to have following advantages over a 2-diode circuit. A. Less expensive transformer, small size transformer, and suitability for high voltage applications. Out of this one, which are going to be the advantages of 4-diode full wave rectifier compared to 2-diode full wave rectifier? 2-diode full wave rectifier is going to be, this is a diagram for the 2-diode full wave rectifier, which is going to be simply called as full wave rectifier with center tap transformer. This is full wave rectifier with bridge circuit. So bridge full wave rectifier, this will be called as 4-diode. So this is 4-diode, okay, and it is 2-diode full wave rectifier. Both will perform the same function, but the advantage of full wave rectifier is nothing but it will use normal transformer. A simple step down transformer is sufficient, but whereas it requires center tapped step down transformer. Center tapped step down transformer, that is going to be very much bulky as well as it is costly, and tapping at the center is going to be very difficult. These are the disadvantages of center tap transformer. Center tap transformer is going to be bulky, costly, and tapping at the center such that V1 and V2 are going to be exactly same, half of input voltage, that we can't get practically. So these are the disadvantages. So that will be replaced with normal transformer, but extra 2 diodes are going to be taken place. So it is, first advantage is nothing but less expensive transformer, and second advantage is nothing but small size. The size of normal transformer is small compared to center tap transformer, okay, small size transformer. So this is also advantage. And third one is nothing but suitability for high voltage application. At most you are going to get, if you apply an input signal, okay, so if the input signal is this one, at that time you are going to get the output signal as also in the same way, okay. Output signal is going to be this one. So what we are estimating is nothing but, if V input is Vm sin omega t, let us assume, okay, by that time V naught can be equal to Vm minus V gamma. V gamma is nothing but cut-in voltage of diode, either D1 or D2. So at most what you are getting is nothing but output voltage is equal to Vm, maximum voltage of input, minus cut-in voltage of one diode, because at a time only one diode is going to be conducting, either D1 or D2, okay. In this case output is going to be, for the same V input is equal to Vm sin omega t, output is going to be equal to Vm minus 2V gamma. Why 2V gamma is nothing but, at a time 2 diodes are going to be conducting simultaneously, either D1 D4 or D2 D3 are going to be conducts, okay. So whenever 2 diodes are conducting, 2 cut-in voltage has to be subtracted from the input signal, and the output is going to be V naught is equal to Vm minus 2V gamma. For small voltages, let us assume, for small voltage this 2V gamma is going to be sufficient enough, so it cannot be neglected. So bridge rectifier is not going to be suitable for small voltages, and bridge rectifier is mainly suitable for the large voltages, that is high voltage applications. For high voltage applications we can assume that when Vm, maximum input voltage, is very large compared to 2V gamma, so that V naught is going to be equal to Vm. So this is only possible whenever Vm is very large. That is nothing but, this bridge rectifier is mainly suitable for high voltage applications. So it is mainly suitable for high voltage applications compared to this one. This full wave rectifier with center tap transformer, that is with 2 diodes, can be suitable for somewhat low voltage applications, because you are subtracting only 1 V gamma. In this case you are subtracting 2 V gamma. So all three are going to be advantages for the full wave rectifier with 4 diodes. even though this third one is going to be more advantageous for with 2 diodes, but this also used for the 4 diodes. So 1 2 3 all are going to be advantageous for this one. Okay, since you are comparing only with 2 diode and 4 diode, you can say that 1 and 2 are going to be only advantage, third one is a little bit disadvantage. Okay, because you are subtracting single V gamma, here you are subtracting 2 V gamma. By that time V naught is more accurately equal to Vm when you are subtracting 1 V gamma compared to subtracting 2 V gamma. So by that time this has the advantage of going for the higher voltage applications, but suitable for high voltage applications both. So the answer is going to be a little bit tricky, but we can go for the answer D. 1 2 as well as 3 is also true. All 3 are going to be suitable for this one. The right answer for this question is D, as well as if possible A is also right answer. Okay, so this will be more. Okay, D is going to be the right answer in our case.